Welcome and good morning, everyone. This is an exciting day. My name is Stephen Dask. I'm the Councillor for Ward 1 in the great city of Mississauga. And I just wanted to say a big welcome to everyone for coming out to here, to see us today. I really had the honor of being the Ward 1 Councillor and being the MC for this morning's ceremonies. Before we begin, I want to acknowledge the ancestral land that we are standing on today. We acknowledge the land which constitutes the present-day city of Mississauga as being part of the treaty and traditional territory of the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation, the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, the Huron, Wendat, and Wyandot nations. We recognize these people and their ancestors as people who inhabited these lands since time immemorial. The land of Mississauga that is home to many global Indigenous people. Now, firstly, I wanted to say thank you so much for our honor guard and the band, the Mississauga Fire and Pipes and Drums band, for coming out and performing to start us off this morning. So give it a So now I'd like to invite Patty Janetta, who's got a spot on our Walk of Fame and also Legend Throw. Some might know, I think most know her, and definitely you know her voice. So she'll welcome us with a hand.
Thank you so much. And I would only ask that we sing so loud that they can hear us in the USA.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all our sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Sorry, I'm a bit cold.
Thank you so much, Patty. So, I'm excited to bring up our next guest that we have here this morning. Our honor guard is just leaving the room right now, so we'll just give them a moment.
Until like 10:30, we'll be playing in the parking lot if people want to hear more songs. Okay.
I've been told that right after the ceremony, they will actually be just out in the parking lot performing again. So please stick around, and also you'll be able to go and check out the great new facility that we've got here as well. So I'm excited to bring up our next guest. Our next guest came in with the Fury. We did a big contest to promote live music, our music program that we have in the city. We're a music city. And so the winner of that contest by a country mile was a very talented guy named Mikey Bloom, and he's going to come up right now and perform our Mississauga song.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Mikey Bloom, and like Stephen said, for the 50th anniversary, there was a contest for the anthem, and if you haven't heard it yet, you'll be hearing it all year and going forward, and some of you have heard it already, and if you have, sing along, clap along, and let's have a good time. Let's go.
There you go. Well, thank you, Mikey. If you weren't awake before, you certainly are now. All right, now I've got another special treat for everyone, and this is one that we just got to council last year, and she came in with a storm. We've got Mayor Parrish here today. She's going to be speaking in a little while, but this is one that we were all basically at the foot of our desks, just listening to the words that she's got every time she speaks. The talent that she has, I can't begin to say enough. So I'd like to bring up Andrea Joseph. If you could come up, and she's our poet laureate at the City of Mississauga, and she'll be
Thank you very much, Councillor Dasco, and good morning and welcome everyone. Thanks for joining us all here today on this beautiful sunshiny day. So I know that Patty and Mikey are tough acts to follow, but the poem I'll be reading for you all today was a poem I wrote in celebration of the City of Mississauga, in particular the 50th anniversary that took place just last year. And the poem is titled For a Growing Skyline. Mississauga, meaning the river of the north of many mouths, a meeting point for the water and our land, where sailboats kiss along the midpoint of our shore and dance in the hushed haze of the night sky. In the past, the people of this land lifelined across our rivers to their kin and neighbors. And I'd like to think that today's skyline twinkles for all of us. Nearly 1 million shooting stars, every joyous face like smiles marking pins on a world map. For decades, families have fed ducks in Korea Park, or ice skated in endless circles in the city center. In each beautiful season, for over 50 years, our community built stronger like the etching skyline. Like how children's wonder plays across dozens of parks, teenagers in plazas with allowances and first jobs, and grandparents holding their newborn babies. At some point, fields turn into skyscrapers, reflecting a brighter future. And each corner carries with it a unique melody. Whether the old brick villages or new structures, they all create a reunion. We're eager to move along, and even across the busiest highways where we hurry to reach our community, or the loudest skies where we fly to bring over our loved ones from overseas, we still get to share all of these special places with each other. Thank you.
You can see why we're all on the edge of our desks. Thank you so much, Andrea. That was absolutely phenomenal. So before we dive into the next portion, I'd like to just take a few moments just to recognize some of our guests that we do have and colleagues that are here today. First, I'd like to start off with, I'm supposed to have a list here. I'll just go off, I think I can kind of wing it from here, so if I miss anybody, I apologize. But from council, of course, we have our mayor, Carolyn Parrish, right here. She'll be speaking to everybody in a few minutes. Very excited that she's joining us today. We've also got Natalie Hart from Ward 5. She's here. And I also see Ward 2 Councillor Alvin Tejo is here as well. And from, it's right off the heels of an election, we have Charles Souza, Member of Parliament. And also not too far off elections as well. We've got Rudy Cazzetto, our MPP, and Sharif Sabawi as well. Just looking around, have I missed anybody? I think I've got everybody. Okay, well, that's wonderful. Well, thank you so much. And now we are going to have Mayor Parrish come up and say a few words for us this morning.
Thank you, Stephen. Getting up is the hard part. I've had problems with my knees, and I found a magic doctor yesterday who takes care of the Maple Leafs. I figure if he can do the Maple Leafs, he can do me. And he actually was an hour and a half late yesterday because the substitute goalie, the second goalie, just had surgery on his ankle a couple of weeks ago. So we had to go down and pump some liquid in there that he then puts the same thing in my knee and I can almost dance. Anyway, thank you, Councillor Dasco. You do an incredible job. You have a beautiful ward. I just sitting here looking at some of the houses out there and I think it's such a pretty place. I'm happy to be here today to celebrate the reopening of Fire Station 102. I hope you all take the opportunity to explore this impressive building. It's not just a structure, it's a vital part of our commitment to enhancing safety across Mississauga. Shortly, you'll be hearing more about the features of the new facility. You'll also have the chance to get up close with the fire truck and speak directly to our dedicated Mississauga Fire and Emergency Services team, one of whom I taught grade 9. Put your hand up, Greg. Look at the size of him now. He was a tiny little skinny guy when I taught him. There is a life before politics and a life before fire department. I always enjoy attending events like these because they give me a chance to share just how proud I am of our fire and emergency services staff. Our team is truly outstanding. They are an award-winning group that are committed to protecting life, property, and the environment. Every day they make a real difference in our community. And I'm glad to see they have an upgraded facility to help them serve the community and keep us all safe. We're working on upgrading the one on here, Ontario, next. We always have to have the best facilities we can for the people who work so hard for us. So I thank you again as firefighters and emergency workers, and I'm really glad we've got a nice new building here. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Parrish. I also would like to recognize as well that we've got some other honored guests here. Cyril Herrick, I want to recognize a former chief that we have. And also we've got our city manager that's here, Jeff Wright. And the folks that they always like to build stuff, and they do a great job of doing it. A lot of the things that you see in Ward 1 are very much thanks to them. They're a team that quite often they move mountains sometimes, and it's great to see that they've done it. One of the ones I've got to point out, Carmen Corbiston, our fire halls that we've got, but the library in Port Credit, we were at a situation during the pandemic where the library was on the verge of just having no real future. And this was a real jeopardy situation that we had. And because of Raj and Anna, if you can put your hands up, please. These folks moved mountains. And they got us to where we needed to get to. And so thank you so very much for all that you do all the time. So before I bring up our next speaker, I would like to say just a few words about 102. So this station is called 102 that we do have here. In the past, it was also dubbed with a nickname, and it was called the House of Doors. The inside, please go have the tour of it. It is certainly a quantum leap different than what it was. When you came in before, it was not the most inspiring building to be in. It was truly one with doors everywhere. It was hard to put furniture anywhere. It was really not ideal for groups that go out and save our lives and look after us each and every day. So this is one that I believe came out to be a real incredible spot for years to come. That'll look after everybody, even where they call their bunker gear, and this is all the stuff that they wear coming to and from calls. You go into the room, they've also got exhaust systems in there, which help get rid of a lot of the smoke smell and things like that. That would be harmful for them. And this is just one part, I feel, of our commitment to Mississauga Fire, because they do a lot for us, and it's always good that we have each other's back. So just wanted to say a big thanks for that. And not only that, I will give a small plug for having our roads, hopefully at some point, come from the region in some places down to local roads. Because one of the big things, and if you look behind you, at some point you'll notice there's a door back there. And the hope is at some point we can connect to Cawthra to be able to load trucks in here for our 2 bays that we have. Because as we grow, we want to respond to things. We need to make life easier for our fire department personnel. This is one that we've had some challenges up at the region, but this is also one that's a little bit of future-proof and some hope that we are going to have our roads coming down so that we can make good use of having our trucks come through that back end of the door as well. So now I'd like to turn over to John Crozier, our Deputy Chief, to come and say a few words.
Thank you, Councilor Dustin. Good morning. It's an honor to speak to you today on behalf of our acting fire chief, Stephen Allo, to celebrate the grand opening of Fire Station 102. This is a significant milestone for the department and the community that we serve. This project is the first of many planned renovations and new fire stations, all focused on improving emergency response for our community. Fire Station 102 sets a benchmark for our design and functionality. We're using a lot of what we learned here to implement into other renovations and other new builds. So it's really, it is groundbreaking in that sense. This major renovation includes the addition of modern living quarters that can accommodate for future growth. As we see the community develop and intensify, we have the ability here to add more resources. We've improved the internal layout and circulation of the building, which means improved efficiency and faster response times. This station is purposely designed to focus on firefighter health and safety with decontamination facilities, which is all focused on our cancer prevention initiatives. The addition of flexible spaces allows us to better support ongoing training, physical fitness, and equipment maintenance, all of which is critical to being ready to respond at any time. This is more than just a building. It's an investment in our firefighters, our mission, and our community. A sincere thank you to our capital design and construction team for the leadership they provided. Councilor Daffy did a great job, but the leadership that Anna and her team provides is second to none. The project managers who work on this station as well as many others are outstanding. To Thomas Brown Architects, who really designed the station with our input along the way. They listened to everything that we said, and they really built a good station. And John Coburn and your team, John Coburn manages the building maintenance of this building, all of our fire stations. He works behind the scenes to make sure these buildings are operable 24 hours a day. So I want to thank you very much for your team. Special thank you to the Pike Band that's here today. They do an incredible job representing our city and our fire service, and we're especially grateful for their time as our dedicated volunteers. And finally, thank you to Mayor Barish, members of council, our city manager, and the leadership team for the continued investment and support of fire services. We thank you very much. In addition to our fire public education team that's here today, they're always here and ready to serve our community. So welcome to Fire Station 102, and thank you for visiting us here today.
Thank you, John. Next, I'd like to call on Chris Barco. Chris is the president of the Mississauga Firefighters Association, Local 1212. And please, Chris, can you come up and give us a few words. Thank you so much.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us here today. It's my pleasure to be asked to come and say a few words. Good morning, Madam Mayor. Nice to see you out. And all of our elected officials that are here, as well as many of our senior staff. We have Acting Chief John Crozier, who we just heard from, who's acting on behalf of Interim Fire Chief Steph Mallow, who couldn't be here today. We have Deputy Grimwood, we have Deputy Williams, we have Division Chief Tran, we have Acting Platoon Chief Toner, we have retired Deputy Chief Greg Lang at the back, who Mayor Parrish taught. We have Division Chief Scott Delzell. I know it's all very confusing. Everybody seems to have a title of chief, but trust me, there's a lot of firefighters that actually get the work done, and for that we're very thankful. We have them here. We have our fantastic public education unit that's joining us today. Oh, I see we also have another Division Chief, Sandy Hare, at the back as well. But it's tremendous to have a building that was in need of a lot of work and to be built out to meet the demands of the community so that our firefighters can keep the community safe, and for that, we're very thankful. We're thankful to council, we're thankful to the leadership of the mayor, the city manager, and in particular to Councillor Dasco, who has, I'll quote the premier, he's been a real champion, who has stayed on top of it and driven our priorities to ensure that the men and women of Mississauga Fire and Local 1212 have the opportunity to have the building that they need, the equipment that they need to serve the community every day. So thank you everybody for coming out. I'm very happy to be part of this and to be here. It's been a long road. We're thankful to finally be here. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Well, thank you. I really, truly appreciate everybody coming today. We're going to wind down our opening celebration for today. I will say, you'll notice the truck that's out here, I just want to pay attention to, is it's got an Indigenous print on it. Some may have seen it. This is actually from another station called 104, which is the one down in Port Credit. You'll notice it's right in the Heritage District there. This goes along with the actual front door as well. This was an initiative that was done about 3 years ago. And I believe the artist was an Anishinaabe artist that did that. That truck is here, and they worked it out so that it can be here. 102, the truck that was here, that is the truck that's here. Just before coming, was out to see a horrific fire that happened overnight. While everybody else was sleeping, they got the call, they went out. 5 o'clock in the morning, they responded to a significant fire, and I know that they've been doing some work on that since. It was quite something. I don't believe anybody, from my understanding, was injured or anything else. It was just significant property damage that was the result, and so they were out looking after us. So again, say thank you very much, and if we could, before we finish our ceremony this morning and we'll unveil the plaque, if we could all give a big round of applause for our fire department and everybody else. Thank you. That concludes our formal part of today, but please stick around. Check out the truck. This is always a fan favorite for everybody. They're really incredible pieces of equipment, and also the hall itself is really quite something to see. So, and my last person, I didn't see him until just now to recognize, is Cliff Farion. And Cliff is not just a local great guy, but he's also one that spent a long time in the department and looked after a lot of the buildings that we're in, including this very one that we have right here. And my last one that I'd like to just point out too is a local celebrity that we do have. Her name is Luann Bandiera. Where did she go? There she is. She is a lifelong resident, proud lifelong resident of Lakeview, but not only that, she's also been the president of the Army, Navy, Air Force Veterans Club here for a long period of time, and does an amazing job. So thank you all so much for coming today, taking the time to welcome you today.